You a soap fan?
Yes, I'm a soap fan. I've been watching General Hospital since I was 4 years old, and my mom watched General Hospital, and then I grew up watching General Hospital, so it was just something we did. I came home from high school, watched it. When I went to college, I scheduled all my classes around General Hospital, and it's been a dream of mine to work on soaps. So I'm working on a documentary right now called Soap Life, a documentary on daytime drama. I'm one of the associate producers on the film, so I've been in charge of fan outreach, raising funds for the film, and just, getting the word out there about soaps and the film, comments on the future of soaps and why we love soaps and everything else about soaps.
Now, with the ABC taking One Life to Live and All My Children off, it's a end of the beginning of the end of a genre, or it's sort of a suppression of our culture. How would you describe the effect of ABC removing One Life to Live and All My Children?
Well, I would put it like this, because a couple of weeks ago, we didn't know if General Hospital was going to be saved, and I was talking to my mom about it, and she said, growing up, there's this, even after she got married and had kids and stuff like that, she said the soaps are something you could always rely on. That her life, whatever was going on, there was always something to tune in every single day. She just always thought it was going to be there. So the fact that All My Children, One Life to Live aren't on the air, I mean, it's just a sign of just, things really are changing, and, not for the better. So, for her, it's, if General Hospital was to be canceled, she'd go through the same pain as all the other fans who lost All My Children, One Life to Live. It'd be just, soaps were there as a comfort, as a way to get through the day, and, I feel for all those fans who watch All My Children, One Life to Live. I didn't really watch them that much, but I can definitely, feel for them.
So as you're doing this documentary on the soaps, what have you discovered anything that surprised you in relation to people watching soaps, or how soaps are valued in our country and in our culture?
Well, I haven't seen a whole lot of the footage itself, because I was handling one aspect of it, but from what I have seen, soaps have just been an integral, part of television and people's lives, and it's important to them. And right now I'm producing a web series about soap fans, and it's called My Story. You can go on Indiegogo and contribute money to make the series, put it out there. And most of our cast and crew are all people who watch soap operas, and that was like a requirement. I wanted people to work on it who understood the genre and was going to take it seriously and understand that these are shows that people really care about and want to be saved. And just the amount of people who work on the show and, involved in the documentary who are just like, I watched it, I remember Luke and Laura, I got a haircut just like Luke, because of that. So, that's just the one surprising thing is you tell people that the soaps are off the air or they're struggling, and some people are really surprised. They just genuinely don't know what's going on, and how would you if you're not on the internet? So, but just the passion of soap fans.
Well, I hope that ABC is listening to Heather on possible suggestions of bringing back the genre. So, Heather, is there anything else you want to share with? Let's talk about soaps, about your project, or how you feel about ABC.
Well, one thing I really just want to talk about is I've created a web series called My Story, and it's about soap fans, like what it's like to be a soap fan, and going through, your shows getting canceled, and we kind of take a spin-off of, we kind of make fun of a little bit of ABC and Brian Franz, and we created a soap opera called Moments of Our Time. I'm the producer and the writer, and so we created a soap opera called Moments of Our Time, and it's about some characters who watch that, and they're college age, and we basically take a lot of stories that I've heard from soap fans, and we've put them into the show. So that's a show that I'd like fans to kind of keep an eye out for. You can go to Indiegogo.com and search My Story, and you can contribute there. We really need somebody to kind of put through the make the season. But it's going to be a great show, and I hope ABC keeps General Hospital. I just don't want to have to tell my mom that the show's going to be canceled, and I love my show, love my story. So
thank you very much, Heather.